Hi, this is CK at CK Education, and today I want to talk to parents about how we think about raising our kids. Um, I think a lot of people, in the best interest of their children and out of love and out of true concern, try to control and dictate what their kids should be, what they should do. And I'm not talking about just activities when they're young, but what they should do in their lives. And there's a danger in thinking this way because if you believe, as I do, that our kids are not our possessions, they were not given to us by God so that we can possess them, that we can control them, that we can have our way with them. They were entrusted to us for a time in our care, in our love, in our protection, so that we can support them in the thing that they were created to be. Every person is born with a purpose. Every person is valuable. Every person has a calling in their lives. And if we don't understand that and we merely think that our kids are an extension of our ego, they are our retirement plan, something like that, then we give into this false notion that we can have our way with them, and we cannot. Some parents do. As you guys know, as many of you know who watch and who know me, I've been in the education business for 12, 13 years full time, and I've been working with teenagers for probably 25 years, and I've talked to hundreds, if not 1,000, parents and students over that time, and I can tell you, I've seen many, many, countless cases in which, you know, out of their best interest in mind, parents go overboard in trying to control their kids. You must do this, you must do that, you can't do that because you're not going to make any money doing that, so you must do this. And so they make the kids feel suffocated. They make their kids feel like they have no choice in the matter, when in fact the kids must have a choice in the matter. They do have a choice in the matter. And at some point they're going to leave, they're going to grow up, and they're going to become adults, and they have to live their lives. And if they don't understand what their calling is, and they are only trying to live their lives based on the expectations that you as a parent gave them, they're going to live a sad life. They're going to live a disappointing life. They're not going to have a fulfilled, purposeful, meaningful life. They're going to wonder, what was I supposed to do? What is my calling in life? What am I supposed to do? I mean, I've just been doing what my parents have been telling me, what they've been expecting of me for so long. I don't even know how to think for myself. And you know what? You as a parent, you as an adult, may be one of those people. You, even as an adult, may look to your parents and think, hey, that's the way my life is. I don't really know what my calling is. I just pursued money. I just pursued the thing that was going to make me a good living. I didn't even look back. I didn't even self-reflect. I didn't even think about what my true calling could be. I didn't even think about the fact that I'm not going to take any of the material possessions with me. And what is it that I want to leave? What is it that I'm living for? And many adults haven't even thought about that. But if you have, and if you are living your life with purpose, then it's important that you allow your kids to find their purpose. Now, it's not a hands-off proposition here. All I'm saying is we have to support them. We have to see what kind of natural instincts, abilities, talents, and skills and passions that they have so that we can support them in their efforts to find their calling, and teaching them that, look, my life as dad doesn't have to be your life, son. Okay, my life as a mom doesn't have to be your life. And so my life is my life, your life is yours, and you have to find your way. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to do everything I can to support you, and I'm going to do everything I can to protect you and to make sure that you avoid pitfalls if at all possible. But keeping in mind as a parent that sometimes, no, not sometimes, all the time, your children will make mistakes. They will have failures, but that is okay. They're going to have setbacks, but that's okay. That's part of life. Your job and my job is to teach them it's okay. When you experience setbacks, here's how you overcome failures. It's not really a failure. It's just a stepping stone to the next thing, because you learn from that and you go on to the next thing. And we as parents, it is our job to teach them those things. And if our job is only, if we're so consumed with fear that they might fail, if we're so consumed with fear that what if they don't make a lot of money? What if they don't do this? What if they, and everything that we're telling them to do, and we control them because we are fearful, we are insecure. We are not doing our kids any service. We are doing a great disservice to our kids because we are leading them the wrong way. We are teaching them to live out of fear. And a life lived out of fear can never be meaningful, passionate, joyful, hopeful, fulfilling, the thing that we all want. And so the thing to do is we first always, as parents, we have to take care of ourselves first. And what I mean is we got to get our own house in order. We got to get our heart straight, our mindset straight. We got to get our thinking straight because we can't give anything we don't have. Here's the sad part about it. A lot of parents want to give their kids a lot of things. And I'm not talking about material things. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about wisdom. But the thing is, they don't have any wisdom. They want to give their kids the best advice, but they don't have any advice to give because they never took the time to work on themselves to see what wisdom is, what truth is. They've just been following expectations, society's expectations, parents' expectations, friends' expectations, whatever expectation, and they've just been living their lives in cruise control, not thinking, not searching, not seeking. And so they got nothing inside except for the things that are been copy and pasted inside. It's nothing original, nothing that they really experienced in their lives, nothing that they really sought after and found. It's just things that they've been told to do and they've done it, like a machine, like a robot. So when they have their kids and they're trying to teach them, they really have nothing inside to teach because they didn't do the work to take care of themselves. They didn't do the work to learn the things that are true in life for themselves. And so as parents, the first thing we got to do is get our own house in order, and then we will have things to share with them. We will have good advice to share with them. We will have wisdom to share with them, but it begins with us. And certainly we cannot control our kids, nor should we ever try to do that. Because when we do that, we are suffocating them. We are not allowing them the life that they were meant to live. Remember, your life is your life. My life is my life. And our kids' lives are their own lives. And our jobs is again, it's not to be distant and just say, okay, go, good luck. You know, now some parents go the other way. 18, you're out of the house, get out of here, go find your way. I mean, it is our way, it is our jobs as parents to support them, to guide them, to teach them, not to be passive, certainly to be active, to be involved, to love them, to encourage them, to teach them, to instill wisdom. But at some point realizing that they're going to be independent members of this world and they have to go find their own calling in life. This is so important that we have to understand this at the deepest level so that we allow them to live the lives that they were meant to live. Now, if you were not allowed to live the life that you were meant to live, if you never thought about what is your true calling and purpose in life, then of course you're not going to think that about your kids. That's why I'm saying it's so important to realize that for yourself first, and then we impart that wisdom on our kids. So I hope that we as parents take that to heart. Let's not try to control our kids. Let's not control our kids. Let's support them and let's help them find the thing that they were supposed to do. And it is okay if it's something that goes outside of what you thought. And a lot of times it might. And that has to be okay, as long as that is something that they feel truly passionate about, that they are really pursuing, because that is something that comes from the fire that's inside of them. And so let's help them discover that, to develop that, and then dream, with those things so that they can live their purpose. And that's my message today. So yesterday, my Wi-Fi went out, my router went out, so I wasn't able to make a video. I promise to make a video every single day. So today I'm going to make 2. I'll probably upload 2 today to make up for it. But thank you so much for watching this video. I know a lot of these parenting videos are very tough, and they're tough to hear sometimes. And it's been tough for me to hear as a parent myself when I was being challenged, when I was learning some of these things, and when I was really reflecting on my own heart. But it's so important. There's no other way. Sometimes we have to go through the personal pain in our own hearts and be self-critical and self-reflective so that we get our house in order, because that's the only way that if we don't fix ourselves, what are we going to give to our kids? Like I said, we can't give what we don't have. So let's work on ourselves, parents, and you as well as me, and try to be the best people we can, the best version of ourselves, so that we can become better parents for our children. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you again for watching this video, and until my next video, please stay well.